Hey, greetings, my beloved family. I just wanted to make a short video on cravings and temptations because I just figured in my consciousness that someone tried to sabotage my free will because they craved me. Like cravings and temptations these things are always destructive because they're not desires. The one voice and the one emotion and feeling that you have to follow should be your heart's desire. For it to be true, it has to be your heart's desire. And now you see the difference between dark energy and light energy. Dark energy knows how to be tempted. It craves, cravings and temptations are body stuff. It's body stuff, it's mind stuff. It's not consciousness stuff. You know what I mean? For me, honestly, if you ask me, I know the only person who's capable of loving me here on Earth, on planet Earth, is only my twin flame. I know that. I know that the only person I could love is also him. Like, as for if we talk about like the heart's desire, it's not that, like I have what it takes to be loved. And, there are so many people like I had the attention, from everywhere, but I know all of this attention is just craving and temptation or some kind of calculation, just maybe like wanting to have a baby with me because it would mean that, their children will be taken care of very well and they will have a mother who's influential. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean anything to me. Like I have transcended all of this mind stuff. Your cravings and your temptations might make you want to do some negative affirmations against me or just to have me in your life. You might try a few things, and I know why that can be the case because we can have like similar powers, but it's never going to be the same. It's never going to be the same because I am me and you are you. So if you just somehow, when you're in a meditative state or when you are communicating with your ancestors, if you can see my future and if you can actually, like, if you grasp a little bit of my greatness, you might crave me for yourself. But I know that it's not love because the only person who can love me for who I am is my twin flame, because he's the only person who sees me and who understands my worth and who actually feel and know my potential. So I have this problem with my soul group, all the time. I've made two soul groups so far, and I know like my other soul group members are scattered everywhere in Congo, in Ghana. I just manifested a YouTuber from Ghana that I felt so familiar with, and I saw some of his stuff. He's really cool. Maybe I will put some of his links also in my description below, in my other videos. So like I have soul groups everywhere. The only problem, I would call it a problem because it's not a problem for me, it's a problem for them. For me, like, I know Saint George and Archangel Michael are constantly with me. I call on them. I say Abatachin Hoi, my tribal original prayer before I sleep, and I'm always saying affirmations. I'm always purifying the energy of my place. I am the light myself, so when I enter the space, it doesn't matter how much dense it is. It reveals itself to me. I could see it. It can't hide from me. So the only, like, it's just, I want to speak for all of my women family, like my woman, my sisters. I want to represent them here. It's just, it happens from time to time when a woman is stepping into her power and when she teaches men about themselves and like about their dreams. Any woman who is in power faces the same problem. It's usually men that just wants them for themselves for some ego stuff, as I told you, cravings, temptations, or just something that's calculated, something that's just not of the heart. It can be felt. For someone who's sensitive like me, I can feel it. But I heard my sisters saying they started working in the government office, some kind of uh, super, like, official, or someone who's ruling like in leadership, and it's just always a problem from men's side. Like how men interact to them, they don't respect them enough, they don't listen to what they say, and they minimize them to their genders. They see them for the female they are, and just they crave them. It's the devil's work to want to dim the lights. When you crave something, when you crave someone that's supposed, it's craving and temptation actually like that's those things are the reason why we have pedophiles in earth. You know, it's craving that just makes someone to want to rape a child. It's a reality. We have that reality here in this planet at this time. It's sickening, guys. Stop normalizing things like this. Stop like putting in a meme jokes like this. Stop joking about rape. Some of us know how painful it is to go through that physical experience. Okay, it's just I know, like I healed that part of me. I healed my sexual abuse, I healed my physical abuse, and I know I'm protected by a divine force. I know the love I have for my twin flame always protects me from, because it's just streaming from my heart. But for some other people, I know, like I heard, like from my clients, some of my clients and the people that I was meant to heal, I heard from when they say like something like they have like male energy figure, like that's coming in their sleep and trying to mate with them. I've been tried in that way too, like when I'm in my sleep, there's some kind of heavy male energy, like coming at me, but it never touched me because I'm always constantly working on myself. I'm always raising my vibration constantly. I needed to do that, especially when I was in Addis, because the whole environment was filled with negativity, like because of people rushing around. Living in a city is not good for the energy, but it doesn't matter if you are in a jungle, in a monastery. That temptation, that craving can work through like the person that you are living with, the person that you are dealing with. The devil always uses people's traumas and the gap in your consciousness to actually make you do some ill stuff. I know each and every one of men who are my soul groups are my brothers. That's how I see them. And God knows that. I don't need to promise, I don't need to swear to you. God and I knows that, especially since I've met my twin flame, like even before that, I was just, like I knew, ever since I knew my mission and what it is, I was too patient until I find the one. And even after I found the one, it's not easy, it's not easy to have a sacred union, a sacred connection. It's not easy. We are going through a test. But like it's just there is no way that we are failing. I know that we're going to manifest each other at the right time. I know that we're going to be together. And even if, like, let's say I'm releasing outcome, right? Like, let's say we're not going to end up together, my next decision would be to be with someone in an arranged way, like, because it's just I have to have children. My seed, like my seed, my lineage has to continue. I feel that much important. I know my lineage is that important. I have to give birth to children. I have to have my own children. So it will be an arranged thing with someone. And I would tell them. I would tell them straight up that I have a twin flame. I'm in love with someone else, but I know your lineage is good and my lineage is good. Can we do this? Can we make babies together? It will be something like that. And I know I'm not ready even to think about that yet, because I have a great hope that I will be reuniting with my twin flame. But speaking of temptation and cravings, it's temptation that actually like brings addictive patterns into your life. You are addicted to substance, you are addicted to sex, you are addicted to pornography, you are addicted to some place, you are addicted to someone because of temptation and cravings. Even Jesus had taught us about these things. There is no addiction in true love. There is no calculation in true love. And you can't love something that you don't understand. I know these men out there, they don't understand me. Why do they crave me? Why do they want to have a certain type of relationship with me? Because they're fascinated by me. And I'm not looking to be appreciated, to be admired, to be worshipped. I'm looking to be understood. And the only person that's capable of understanding me is my twin flame. And I have devoted myself and my being to this connection because I know it's worth it. It's worth the fight. It's worth everything that I'm putting out as a divine feminine. And I told you I'm not in a waiting mode anymore because I am like, I am embodying that vibration of being. I am the things that I want to be. I'm not in the wanting phase anymore. I am living those things at the same time. At the same time that I feel the want, that I feel the desire, the burning desire in my heart, I live it. Even if it means I am by myself physically, even if it means we are not together physically, because we are one in spirit. And I know that it's not something that I'm going to lose. It's not something that it's the creator that gave me that gift, that blessing of being a twin flame. So, guys, I mean, stop bothering women who are in power. Stop bothering smart women. Stop minimizing them into their genders. We don't need you. We are as empowered as you. We're protected by a divine force. You can't like make me scared like by telling me, I need to be protected, I need to be supported, I need to be elevated. I can do all that for myself. It's like not all women treats the man they love as an option. For some of us, it's personal. The reason why I want to be with my twin flame is so personal to me. It's not about options. Maybe you know women who are threatened by their age, who are threatened by their loneliness, and they may have used you as a means to the end. But for some of us, it's just all about building together. It's all about like being patient. I know I can't be with all women in the world, all men in the world. I'm not interested in all of that. I'm interested in one thing that I know was meant for me. If you don't understand this, just you can take your craving and temptation and just learn from somewhere else. Stop like I will know because I do. It's something that happened to me in Ethiopia. I was just two of my soul group who are very close to my twin flame, honestly, like who are meant to learn from him, who are meant to be his brothers, asked me like in a very awful way, like they saw me in a different light and I felt it. I didn't even need to confront them about any of that. I didn't even need to talk to them about this. You know what I mean? I just saw it and I was disgusted by it and I just rose above it. So it's just by falling for your cravings and your temptations, you are losing a big opportunity. You are harming yourself, guys. When you send negative energy out to someone, if they're not consciously choosing you, they don't choose you. Like, it's just don't do anything because, like, let them have a choice, let them have a say. Don't be selfish, don't be egoistic like that. Be humble. It's your pride, it's your ego that's giving you the idea that you can have something if you manipulate it. It doesn't work like that for some of us. It shouldn't be the case. It shouldn't happen at all. In this world, the most disgusting thing that a human being can do to another human being is to want to control their well-being, their free will. That's just something like, in Africa, people do black magic, people curse each other. That's the most awful thing. That's the one thing that I want to change. That's the one thing that I want to create awareness around. It's known for Africans and for Africa alone to just want to do this kind of black magic and just curse, like using words and plants to manipulate people, just change the direction of their lives. Are you aware that you are wanting to be the creator here? When you try to stop me from the path that the creator had laid down for me, you are claiming to be the creator. It's like you are being the extreme narcissist. Not just narcissistic traits, but you are being the extreme narcissist because the narcissistic personality disorder is so hard because all of them are pretending to be God. All of them are wanting to be God. All of them are wanting to be worshipped like God. All of them are wanting to be valued like God. And it can't happen. Give us a chance. Give a woman a chance to teach you. Give women a chance to take you home. Give women a chance to build with you. This just over exaggerated masculine empowerment in this world, it's taking us to hell. It's taking us down to hell, honestly. Listen to your sisters, respect your mothers. Stop minimizing women to their genders and to their age. Some of us are beyond that. And you have to learn how to live with this. Otherwise, you would miss out. If I'm meant to be like, if I am greatness, if I was meant to do like whatever, you know I would do it whether with you or someone else or 10 people or 20 people. That intention is bound to manifest because it's written in the stars. Manage your cravings, manage your temptations. Learn to observe your temptations and cravings. And when you go for something, if you want to fight for something, make sure that it's your heart's desire. It will never fail you. Most of you are wanting to just, like destroy other people's lives. Most of you are envious and jealous of one another. Most of you are just not minding your business because you're not observing your mind. You are doing what your mind is telling you to do. You are doing what your body is telling you to do. And yet you are not both. None of these things are you. What you are is your consciousness. Give yourself a chance to be that and respect women. Let us teach you. Honestly, I'm not talking about equality. I'm not talking about dominating. I'm not talking about patriarchy, matriarchy, whatever labels, blah, blah, blah. I'm talking about being given the chance that we deserve and not being seen for all of this meat, for this body. It's us who gave birth to you. Just remember that. We are the womb woman. You came out of us. Learn to respect women. Learn to listen to women. Some women can teach you. And be humble enough to be the student. And manage your cravings, temptations. Rastafari.